guys. Whoa, I don't sound great, but I think I feel better than I sound. I can't quite tell what I sound like because I'm still a little muffled. So, welcome back to the channel, Chronicles of Kathleen. I'm Kathleen, and this is my Getting Anxious on Purpose series. Now, I don't know if you can tell from the sound of my voice, but I've been sick this past week. A week ago, I woke up just feeling a little tingle in my throat, and I was like, oh, I'm getting sick. I should just lay low all week and really take care of myself so it doesn't get really bad. Well, that did not work at all because I laid low. I stayed at home. I relaxed. I took care of myself. I drank the water. I ate the soup. I ate the healthy foods. And then I still got really sick, and it peaked this weekend. So I was just feeling awful all weekend. Believe it or not, me staying inside all week really gave me a lot of yearning to get outside. Gave me a lot of yearning to just get out of the house. Usually I'm a shut-in and I feel really good in here, but I've been really trying to expand my horizons and get out more. Now, my last night's self said, you're gonna go out tomorrow, you're gonna go to a park, and you're gonna go do all these creative things, and you're gonna enjoy yourself for a couple hours, and you'll come home and you'll feel great. And then I woke up this morning. And I mean, I did all the things that you should do the night before. Like, I put all my things together that I need. I picked my outfit out. I hyped myself up, and I thought about all the challenges that could happen, what I'm going to do to combat those challenges. I really thought about the day and visualized the heck out of it. And then I woke up this morning, and it's like one of those days where you just have no motivation whatsoever. It's one of those days where you just want to sit around all day. I mean, I've been wearing this shirt for 4 days, and I still want to wear it today. Now, I'm feeling a lot better than I did this last week. However, I can tell that I'm still not 100%, but I feel good enough to go out, at least in open air, maybe away from people, so I don't put anyone in harm's way of getting sick. But mentally, I just I don't want to do it. I'm just my own worst enemy, and my anxiety talks myself into just staying in. These are the moments that happens, where I just say, you know what, I just feel like staying in today, and that's what I'm gonna do. A lot of people say, do what you want, stay in, if that's what you're feeling like. Yes, that is what I'm feeling like doing, but really for the long run, what is best for me? This is the thing that's best for me, is to get out. So I think I have to get out. And I think I have to make small little choices this morning to make sure that I do get out of this house at a decent hour, because it's already noon. I slept in until 11, by the way. So what do I do in these moments when I'm just stuck and I don't want to do what I had planned on doing, and I just want to sit? I do want to sit and watch Bravo all day. Ugh. Okay, so what do I do in these moments? I really just have to put on my logical problem-solving hat and go back to my summer reset framework and what that framework is and why I chose it. So I chose it because I need framework in my life, I need structure in my life, and I need to do these things so I don't sit around all day and go crazy and let my anxiety get the best of me, which I know that it will if I do this. Wearing the same t-shirt every day, all week, and sitting around. I know that's what's gonna happen. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to make a smoothie for breakfast. I'm going to follow my reset framework. I'm gonna do a mindfulness activity to center myself, and I'm just going to do one step in front of the other, because that's where we're at today. I can't take giant leaps today. One step at a time. Let's do it. Okay, what I really should do is open these curtains, because I feel like I'm just in a cave of just darkness, which isn't where my mindset is. And I need to have a cave of bright. No, I need to be out in the open air full of brightness and light and love, and not darkness and hate. So let's open the curtains. Ignore the dead plants here. This is where they live forever. And I will probably never do anything about them. But I have a couple of alive plants here, so they can all be friends. Okay, that's what the brightness looks like. Nice. Okay, that looks like a nice place to be today. Okay. We're hyping ourselves up right now. I know that lighting is terrible in here. I'm really, really sorry about that. Again, this is one of those days where I didn't do anything to get ready because I'm just trying to do one step at a time. Okay, that was step one, opening the curtains. Did I do okay? Okay, good. Next step, let's make my list for the day. So I always start each day with one thing I'm proud of, one thing I'm looking forward to, and any challenges that I anticipate for the day. One thing I'm proud of for yesterday, it was kind of hard to think of them because, again, I was sick and I was just lazing around. I did say that I was proud of taking care of myself to get better, and I made some healthy choices, and good job for that. Okay. Next, anything I'm looking forward to today, I'm looking forward to sitting in the sunshine and feeling the sunshine on my skin. That's something that I really want to do. When I have something that I'm looking forward to, it gives me something to focus on instead of the negative, the things that could go wrong, or the things I might be feeling or irrationally thinking of. And then challenges. So usually I just write like 1 or 2 challenges that day. I wrote a lot of anticipated challenges today. Like my brain is really trying to trick me into staying at home today, getting out of the house. And to combat that challenge, I just put like, just take one step at a time. Don't even think about it. Just do it. My next challenge was deciding where to go. I've decided that the easier thing for me to do is to go somewhere familiar. Whenever I have to use less brain power for less decision-making abilities, it will make me okay to go out. So go somewhere familiar that I kind of know, and I think I know where that place is. Another challenge is, what if I get hungry? Well, I'm gonna bring snacks. On very similar level, what if I get thirsty? Well, I can bring extra water because I know that I'm gonna need extra water today anyway, since I am recovering from the sickness. What if I get bored? But I have a bunch of stuff that I can do to focus my mind on something other than what my anxiety-filled brain is telling me. Next, if I feel sick, I can just kind of lay down and relax. It's what I would be doing at home anyways, right? So, and then I wrote my list for the day. I'm gonna have some water and a smoothie. I'm gonna do a quick 5-minute mindful activity. Then I'll get ready, pack my supplies, and then we're out of coffee. So yeah, I'm doing all of this without coffee in my system. But we're gonna stop and get some coffee first, and hopefully that will help motivate me a little bit too. Then we'll go to the park, and my rule today is to be there for at least 1 hour. This is the framework that is gonna keep me going. Just keep my eye on the prize, which is anxiety on purpose. It's a very small act of me consistently doing these things, I think is really gonna benefit me in the long run. Let's get going. You know, I was just thinking about why this whole endeavor of mine of doing things that give me anxiety on purpose, like why is it so important to me? And I just realized that having a happy and good life is done on purpose. It's not something that really is a mistake, because even those that have everything lined up for them. There's still obstacles that they're going to have to overcome, that anyone's going to have to overcome. Even if you have all of those things, there's still more that you're going to want to attain. And for me, every day is a decision, right? Like, you have to make the decision to get up. You have to make the decision to go to work. You have to make the decision to get ready and make productive choices for yourself and to make good choices for you and your family. This is what is going to keep driving me forward. Otherwise, I'm going to just stay in place and not be better for my family, for myself, for my friends, for people in my life, and even for my career. So even though these really small, or what seems like these small steps of just getting up, opening the drapes to let the sunshine in, going to a park for an hour. This, for some people, that seems like such a small thing that they could just do on any old Tuesday. But for me, these things are big, especially when I'm in such a state of not wanting to motivate myself, or my anxieties telling me to stay back and trying to trick me and saying there's all those dangers and all those things that could go wrong out there. But here, nothing's going to go wrong. You're going to be feeling the familiar. And that is something that your brain automatically craves. And I recognize that. I also recognize how much the unfamiliar is so good for us as human beings too. That's how we grow, and that's how we become extended and better versions of ourselves. That's what I want to become. That's what I've always strived to be. Unfortunately for me, that just means that I have to take what seem like very small steps so that I can make leaps later. So that's why I just think that the small everyday decisions are just so much more important than those big leaping decisions, because the small decisions, the ones that you make every single day, are going to stick with you. They become habits, but that's going to make way more of an impact than any kind of large decision that I could make. That's kind of what I'm basing my entire framework and my entire decision-making process on, is what is going to have the more impact on my life. This is helping me make really good, beneficial decisions for myself. And I think that just kind of goes back to the why. Why go to a park today? Because these small decisions are going to help me in the long run. That's why. I just kind of wanted to hit how important those small decisions are that you make every single day. Okay, so I'm all ready to go right now. I do have to say that I really think all of that helped a lot. Just the accumulation of following my checklist, writing things that I think could be a challenge for me and how to combat them, getting ready, and just that talk of hyping myself up and thinking about the why. The reason that I'm doing this has just put me in a totally different mindset. I started the morning just dreading the day and not wanting to go out. After doing these small decisions, I'm actually really excited to go out now. I feel like I look like a human being again. Just feel a lot more confident in going out. We have everything packed. I have my water, I have my snacks, I have my activities, I have my location. I'm ready to go. Let's do it. Okay, I think I found the perfect tree to park under. We're at a park near Lake of the Isles in Minneapolis, which in my opinion is the best lake of the chain of lakes. It's the perfect summer day. It's just not too hot, it's not too cold. There's a small breeze coming. It's
awesome. I'm so glad I came out here. So yeah, now I'm just going to pick one of the activities that I decided to bring today. So first, I brought a book. I'm reading Between Two Kingdoms, a memoir of life interrupted Suleika Daoud. I apologize if I am not saying that correctly. And I'm almost done, so I hope to finish this today. I also brought my journal in case I want to do any writing. A small little watercolor kit that seems kind of ambitious right now. My last activity I brought is this embroidery kit. I just finished a really big embroidery project that I've been working on for months and months. Put a lot of thought into it. Did not come from a kit. It came from my own hand and design. And that's the reason why it took so long. So I feel like my next embroidery kit, I want it to be something that's more simple and comes from a kit, tells me exactly what to do. So I figured that since it is June, which is Pride Month, I picked this one. Kind of these rainbow colors that says hate has no home here, and I thought this would be a really cute thing to put up like in the entry of my home or something. This is my spot for the day. Okay, I just finished the book. There's something that really resonated with me, at least within this sitting and this reading, the last 100 or so pages that I read, was Suleika in this book. She went on a road trip, and during this road trip, it was really just her reinventing herself, reflecting upon her time with cancer, her relationships, and how to live and what to do post-cancer. She said something in here that I thought was interesting. She had realized that when thinking about all of these people in her life, whether during cancer mostly or post-cancer or before cancer, she was really just was kind of giving them permission to have some sort of like control over her and her thought and like her feelings and how to kind of live her life. And I thought that was really interesting because I think that's something that a lot of people can relate to. I mean, certainly I can relate to that, especially with my social anxiety. When I'm worried about how I will come off to people, I'm giving them permission to have that control over me. I'm giving them permission to allow me to have those thoughts in my head. Of course, that's not their fault because they're not the catalysts for this. They're not the ones that are doing this. You know, I don't know what their thoughts are. That's the simple truth to it. I have no idea what their thoughts and feelings are. And I'm making that up in my head because I'm giving them that permission to have that control, which ultimately is giving me permission to have these invasive thoughts. And I thought that was really just an interesting way to think about it. Instead of giving myself permission to be myself, you know? It's something to just ponder a little bit more about. But I mean, I love stories like this because it really just makes you think more about humanity in life and what it means to actually live within the human condition. Great story. Loved it. I'll do a review soon. Okay, so I have been here now for 2 hours, which is much longer than my goal and what I anticipated. Just shows that science has shown that people largely underestimate themselves, which I think was in my case today. I think I totally underestimated how much I would enjoy today. I think I'm going to end the video there on a super positive note. Today was probably the best day of the summer so far, which is a huge difference from how I woke up and was feeling this morning. Thank you guys for coming on this journey with me today. I'm really, really happy that you're here. And I really hope that you continue to go on these journeys with me moving forward too. Follow, subscribe, ring the bell. What else did I miss? I don't know. All those things. And make sure to do something today that challenges you and your future self would thank you for.